Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live webinar, which is more like an interview, actually, because I have a couple of colleagues here with me who are going to be helping us with this whole process. My name is Ola Clarkson, and I am the founder of Team Pure Vibes, and as well as a health and fitness coach, like the two lovely ladies here as well. And let me introduce them briefly as well. Svetlana Chow has a set of questions that she's prepared for Victoria to kind of highlight a little bit of her journey of going through such a big transformation and losing so much weight and going on to inspire other people to do the same thing. And Viktoria Kravchenko, of course, she is our star today. She is going to be sharing what exactly it is like to go through such a big transformation, because it is not a linear process. It is very up and down, and it is different for everybody, but she has been through it firsthand, and she's going to be sharing her experience with us today. Svetlana, take it away. Svetlana, you're up.
Okay, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Once I met Vika, and when I saw her pictures before and after, and I was amazed, how much work she did, and that was amazing results. And I would like to ask you, Vika, why did you choose 21 Day Fix? Because there are so many products on the market, and why you choose this program?
I chose that 21 Day Fix Extreme because I knew someone that was doing it at the time. I was looking to lose my baby weight, and the lady that was doing it also just had her third child. She was over 200 pounds, just like I was. Um, and she was having amazing results. I was following her on Facebook, and she was just, month after month, she was dropping pounds. And I said, if she can do it, why can't I? And so that motivated me. I kept seeing infomercials on TV about it. I believe it was the new thing that just came out, because there was the 21 Day Fix, but the Extreme just came out. And so I was looking for that challenge. I really wanted something like that to challenge me because I was active prior to having children.
Yeah, and that was because everybody look, it's a challenge, yeah, to make a difference in your life. That was how to say, did you take it long to make your decision, to do the program, or you just decided right away to do that?
I think I watched her for maybe a couple months. I knew I wanted to do something right away, but I mean, it was really easy for me. I wanted to do something. I just kind of jumped on it.
So once you jump, how your eating habits change, or your life change?
Um, I don't think I was ever big on like fast food or like fried food, anything like that. Sorry. Um, I think the biggest thing for me was probably like portion control. And I think that's what I learned a lot from the container system that came with the 21 Day Fix Extreme. Learning how much, also learning how much vegetables I really needed for my body. Um, that was like the biggest thing that I learned. Also incorporating like tricks into how to like eat all your vegetables, which one of them is, putting them into my Shakeology. That was one of the tricks. So like I could do like spinach and carrots and stuff like that. So definitely, I definitely didn't eat a lot of like fast food stuff, but I think for me the biggest thing was portion control, because I would eat like healthier things, but it was like in big portions. Maybe a little bit less Taco Bell nowadays. I think that was like my biggest thing. If I was to go out, it would be Taco Bell. That was like my fast food place to go to.
So taco is your favorite meal?
I like Mexican. I like the Taco Bell foods. Now I can make some, a healthier
Yeah,
version of
yourself.
it for sure.
So, once you did the challenge up, and then how many rounds have you done of the
Once I
21 day?
start, so I have completed altogether 8 rounds of the 21 day fix. The first round that I did, I lost 8 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the first round. It's 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then so then each round after that, averaging about 6 to 8 pounds each round.
Okay, the first round was 8 pounds, and then the next round was 16 and 16.
No, 6 to 8 pounds each round.
Oh, six. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, okay. Did you get disappointed about your results, but or it was different what you expected? Maybe you made a plan like to lose 10 pounds and you lost only 8 pounds. Did you get disappointed or upset?
I don't think I was ever disappointed because I started this journey knowing that I wanted to make it a lifestyle change, and it wasn't about losing 20 pounds in 30 days, because to me that was not my goal. So I didn't have that. Some of my downfalls during, I think, this whole program was like the meal planning and time management, which came in the beginning, but I've learned to deal with it, and it all gets better over time. Some of the ups that I've had during the program, or maybe towards the end of it, was losing all the weight, fitting in my old clothes back. That was definitely a plus. Wearing shorts, like actually feeling comfortable in shorts, having like toned legs and stuff, having more energy, being able to run around after my kids.
Okay, okay, I'll freeze a little bit. Okay. What about your family? Did your family adjust your new style for life very quickly? How you find time for your workouts? Or, because some people are kind of afraid, because I was afraid because how, my meal plan can fit with my family habits. Um, so do your family follow the same principle what you eat, or you cook for them separately, and your food is different?
So because I am the cook in the family, I make all the meals. I did not want to be cooking, 3 separate meals, one for me, one for the husband, one for the kids.
Yeah.
So because that just was not gonna work. I mean, I was a working mom, and so I was really busy. I had a really crazy schedule, so I just started cooking one thing for everybody. And because with the 21 day fix, you can't do that because you're not really eliminating any of the food groups. It's more of just clean eating. Um, I mean, you adjust pretty much. The family kind of adjusts. The kids can help with the containers. They loved it. They loved putting food in there and putting it on the plates. They can have a lot of fun with it. So you work with it.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. What about your family, your friends, your co-workers? If someone, I don't know, because I feel kind of sometimes uncomfortable when my friends ask me, are you allowed to eat that? Nobody asks you about that, or maybe relatives, and this kind of a pressure,
all the time.
all the time, and still.
Maybe not so much now because a lot of them know what I'm doing. But in the beginning, like my friends and family, they would be like, hey, I know you're like on this crazy diet thing,
Yeah.
but can you still like go out to a restaurant with us? And I should be like, yes, I can still go. And let me show you what I can still eat at the restaurant. So yeah, just teaching people and talking about like that it's clean eating. There's nothing that you can't not eat.
Okay, yeah, because we all love some, sweet stuff. I don't know, some candies, ice cream. So, do you have a cheating days, or maybe you have some kind of food or desserts that you still eat? And if you eat, how often do you
Mm-hmm.
allow yourself to eat sweet stuff,
Yeah.
your favorite stuff?
So definitely, before I say anything more, I have a little quote that crappy food is um is not a reward, it's a punishment. So remember that. Because I used to reward myself with food and
Mm.
only to gain everything that I have lost and worked for that week. So with that said, I do cheat pretty much every day with a latte. That is one thing that I have never been able to give up. Um, it's the thing that gets me going in the mornings, and it's the only. I mean, it's. I have been able to kind of keep up with, it's caffeine. I don't know. It's like it's my thing. And because I can have milk, I just substitute that with one of my containers, which is the yellow container, and it's your carbs. So that kind of works out for me because I'm not really cheating, but I am. And then I also do like once a week, but it's not like a whole day, cheating. I just do one meal. And it's just whatever. It's whatever I'm in the mood for or whatever we go out for with the family that day. It's usually on a Sunday. Um, yeah, it's usually family time on a Sunday if we go out
So
somewhere.
basically, on Sunday you eat your favorite foods, and you don't count, yeah. You just
And
eat this meal
no,
as much as you want. You
and
enjoy
it's
it.
usually a meal. And I mean, by the right now it's like I don't like overindulge because I don't see that, like it's like I said, I don't punish myself with the food. I have a little bit of what I want or what I've been like craving that week or whatever, but um it's I reward myself with other non-food items.
Okay, good. You know, because many people cannot find time for workouts, and even if it's a 30 days 30 minutes a day, and you're a working mom, you have a job, you have family and kids. How do you find time for your workouts? Do you do it morning, evening, or you just anytime when you can do that?
Sorry, I'm not
No,
sure what
that's
happened
okay.
to
Yeah.
my video, but I normally work out in the morning time. I work out in the morning time because I am a working mom and I'm very busy. I have a very busy schedule. I have to, cook the meals, do the laundry. I mean, just like any other mom. So I have to I have to have everything set. I wake up in the morning, I do my workouts, and most of the time my kids are sleeping when I'm working out. Sometimes they're awake. Um, and I make it work. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and your family is okay. They support you, right?
They do, yeah. They're very supportive. My kids love it when they're awake and they work out with me. They um my kids love the warm-ups, the the cool downs. They like the stretching. They're getting into it. It's a lot of fun for them.
Yeah, actually, my kids enjoy it too. In the beginning, it was hard for them, but now everybody knows this is my time, or it's morning or evening. They just know this is mommy's time, 30 minutes, mommy does the work. Yeah. I would
Yeah.
like to ask you about meal preparation. Do you do um, a meal preparation? Any tips?
For meal preparations, I have personally, honestly, I still kind of struggle with meal preparations. Um, if I do them they're very, very important to do. And when I do them, I only do maybe like 3 days worth of meal preps, because I find, for one, like it's really hard for me to like know what I'm gonna want to eat for like 3 days in a row, or longer than 3 days. And two, I find it hard to prep meals that are gonna last more than 3 days in the fridge. And so I'm still playing around with it. I found a few breakfasts that I like. I found a few lunches that I like to eat, but I do. I mean, I work a few days a week, and I stay home most of the time. So even when you stay home, I feel like you should at least not maybe even like meal prep and have it, ready in the fridge, but at least have a list, which I do have, like a sample meal plan, like for you specifically, of what you like, because that at least gives you an idea of like, if so that you're not hungry and like you're just like like grabbing whatever like you see, whatever the first thing you see that's in front of you. So for me, I have like a sample menu, and if it's like lunchtime or snack time, I know, okay, for snack time I have like an apple and peanut butter, and I can go ahead and grab that.
So you kind of prepare in your head, yeah, what today you eat, yeah? It's not
Yeah.
like you prepare the meals in the fridge. You just have menu in your head. That's what I do too.
If it's not prepped in the fridge,
Okay,
then
Vika,
at least
can
I
you
have
tell us about, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about Shakeology? What's your experience with Shakeology?
Yes, so with Shakeology, I have had the worst sweet tooth before Shakeology. Shakeology has helped me tremendously with sugar cravings. I don't really crave sweets anymore. If I'm ever at parties, and there's cakes and cookies and candies and stuff, I mean, and I've tried, like even now, like I go and like have like a piece of cake or something, it honestly doesn't even taste the same anymore. Like my taste buds have changed towards like sweets. Um, it has helped with energy. I can keep up with my kids, with the working out and Shakeology. It keeps me full. It keeps me going. It keeps me full until the next meal. I mean, it's been incredible. It has helped me a lot.
What is your favorite flavor?
Chocolate.
Me too.
Chocolate all the way. Yeah, I do love to switch around, just because with different flavors you can find different recipes, but chocolate is my favorite one. But yeah.
Yeah. So you promised to tell us, so you lost 60 pounds, yeah? And how long it
Yeah.
took you to get this amazing, amazing result?
Basically with the eight rounds of the 21-day fix extreme.
It's 8 rounds. It's basically like 8 months.
Yeah.
So it's almost 8 months. That is, sometimes we think about making a decision. It can take 1, 2, 3 months, but it took only 8 months to get that amazing result.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy for you. Good job.
And I have been able to keep it off with the healthy lifestyle, and continuing to drink Shakeology, and continuing to work out with the 30 minutes a day. So, I mean, it's for me, when I started it, I wanted to make this a lifestyle change. I didn't want it to just be like a quick fix. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, it's now this is 2 years later, and I'm still at my weight. And so I'm really happy with it.
So it's become your style of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely what happened to me. Thank you, Vika. And I really appreciate that you share with us your experience, and you did really, really good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is great.
Ola?
I learned so much from that. I don't know about you guys, but really it is a process. It does not take 1 month, 2 months to gain all that weight. So it's not going to take just that little time to lose it all. And of course, everybody's got different goals. For some people, it's weight loss. For others, it is muscle gain, or it could be just speeding up the metabolism or gaining more energy in that. So I want to hear a little bit of other people's stories. So Svetlana, what was your experience with changing your lifestyle for the better?
Yeah, because sometimes people think, they think about sport when they need to lose weight. Yes, and actually, my story was different. I wasn't in situation when I needed to lose weight, but I was in situation where I needed to improve my health. That was number one for me, and I didn't like some age changes with my body. So I just wanted to feel good about myself. Yeah, it's not like about to wear your favorite clothes. Yeah, it's important too. Yeah, to wear shorts and skirts and um, nice dresses. But for me, it was to feel good about myself. When I look at the mirror, how I feel, to have energy. So for me, it was goal number one to feel good about myself. So, and it took me a couple, I think 3 months to decide, because as I said, I did a program by myself, and I didn't have results. So I went to gym. So I come back, So, and that was for me unbelievable. I was trying to lose my belly fat for so long, I think for a couple of years, and it didn't change, absolutely. And I was wrong with diet. I had to accept that I was wrong with my diet 100%, because many people believe if you want to look good and to lose weight, you need to eat little, yeah, or but for me it was different, because sometimes I was tired and I skip a meal, and the next day I had a lot of carbs. So that's how my belly fat came. Because my diet was very bad, and I think very poor with veggies too. So once I started 21 day fix, I found out how much food I need to eat, right food in right proportion. And I didn't measure myself, my weight, because that wasn't my goal to lose weight. But after 21 day fix, when I look at the mirror, because before I wasn't kind of, I didn't want to check because I didn't want to get disappointed. But after the program, when I look at the mirror, that was gone. Yeah, and that was my victory actually. After 2 years of fighting. So, and basically I fall in love with the journey of life, of healthy lifestyle. And I like the level energy I have, and I like my workouts, my thinking change. And basically I think it affects my family too, because now they say, oh mommy, this is no good. So I really, really love it.
How awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is definitely a huge, huge plus when it brings families together. When I see that, it just changes everything completely. The whole approach to fitness. You're not just on your own on that treadmill, sweating away those pounds and with a low self-esteem. It's like the whole family changes their lifestyle, and it doesn't affect just one person or just one family. It's going to affect generations of people, and that is just amazing for me to think about. So I'll share my story real quick, but before I do that, in case you guys missed, Victoria lost 60 pounds over the 8 rounds of the program that she did. And let me real quick share her before and after. Here we go. So she's right there with a couple of kids. The before picture is on the right, and the after picture, the current, more current one, is on the left. So you can see a huge difference, and I'm sure she feels a huge difference as well. Okay, so now let's go on. Um, I personally struggled. What I struggled with was losing the baby weight. Everybody's told me that after you have kids, there's no escaping from extra fat on yourself. It's just how your body works. You're just turning into a woman and all of that. So, and one time, my one of my friends showed me, she actually gifted me for my birthday, these pictures of me belly dancing on a stage when I performed with their troops. And when I saw those pictures, I just about cried. I was in front of this crossroads basically. Either I accept my new identity or I have to do something about it. But I didn't know what to do about it because my whole life I've been dancing, I've been kind of working out, I've been eating clean, or so I thought. I was even counting my calories in this phone app, which took a lot of time out of my day. So, and my metabolism wasn't as fast anymore. So I was thinking, you know what? I must be getting old. Everybody must have been right about this whole, baby weight thing. So when I thought I needed to lose 10 pounds, that was my goal. So when I started the program, I went all into it and I actually did, instead of 3 weeks, the whole program, I did 4 weeks. And the 4 weeks, the last week I did the countdown to competition meal plan. And I was surprised with how much I thought I was eating clean and right and correct, and how I was fitting in my calorie range, how off I actually was on my macros, and how off I was on my micronutrients. And no wonder I had such intense cravings for sweets, which I often thought of as like, I thought to myself, this must have been how alcoholics feel when they really want to drink, when they're addicted to something. That is how much I was addicted to sweets. And I had absolutely no energy. So that's where Shakeology came in handy, and that fixed both of them just like that. Okay, so I did not lose 10 pounds. I only lost 8. And you could have said that I failed, I didn't achieve my goal. But what I realized is that I did not set a realistic goal for myself. I did not need to weigh 105 pounds. That was absolutely out of the question when I realized, when I looked at myself in the mirror and I liked what I saw, and I thought, I do not need to lose any more weight. I don't need to be skinnier than this. If anything, I need to gain a little more muscle. So starting from that point, I just started to shape my body how I want it. Gaining a little more mass on the upper body, losing a little bit here and there, gaining a little more in the calves. So basically, I just train the parts of the body more with heavier weights that I need now. It's just pure aesthetics from my point of view. So a scale, as you can understand, is not a reflector at all anymore of my successes and failures. And I really thought that I was doing everything right before I did that program, before I even started it. So I was really hoping for a miracle, really, because I didn't know what else to do. I had been trying diets, and of course I crashed because cutting calories on top of cutting nutrients is just does horrible things to your body. I was asking around, running around Facebook looking for fit people and just sending them huge messages. What do you eat? And sending them my whole menu for the day. What am I doing wrong? And kind of stalking people like that because I just wanted something that would work for me. And of course, you can't tell a whole lot from that. And yeah, so that is my story. And the main thing, you guys, is that you are happy with yourself. If you're looking at another person and wanting to be like that, that is not an indicator of where you necessarily need to be from my point of view. Well, thank you so much, ladies. It was great to have you on here. We're going to wrap up. And if you guys have any questions for me or for Svetlana or for Victoria, if any of our stories click with you, send us a message, reach out to us, because we are running monthly groups, support groups, where we coach people through the same process. So it's not as hard as it could be when we were starting, some of us on our own. Now we actually can be your wing people and support you through that process, however long it takes. So here you go, you guys. I'm going to let everybody go and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.